We got my boy Kane. He drove 5 hours in to just slay with us all day today. Kane, I'm so thankful for you being here, bro. You're fucking killing it out there. You're doing those pole stalls, like hand grabs. You're doing all different types of combos and different variation circles, man. Dude, what got you even into riding, man?
Man, it's kind of a weird story, but I used to buy and sell like cars a lot and flip them, and I found my way into a motorcycle. I bought a car for like $2,000, and some dude had a Gixxer 600, and he offered me the bike and $2,000. So I didn't know anything. I couldn't even ride a bike. So I had my friend Kyler take me out there. He rode the bike home for me, and I rode it as soon as I got home, and I was like, man, this is crazy, and I loved it.
Hell yeah.
But I got like a speed wobble, and I'm like, man, I'm done. I sold the bike, and I was done with it. And then he ended up passing away a few months later, and I got the Daytona that he had, and I didn't want to ride anymore, but all of our friends did, and I just rode that, kind of keeping his name alive, and a couple guys started doing wheelies, and we went to stunt rides, and I went in Indy and rode with a couple guys like Noah, saw them doing wheelies, and it was like, I'm going to try that. So I did what you shouldn't do, and I did my first clutch up in a stunt ride, and it was like that far off the ground, but hooked from that point. So chasing wheelies for like a year, and it just snowballed. You can't just, oh, I'm just going to learn how to do balance point. No, dude, it doesn't stop.
Dude, it's like heroin or something, bro. You just get a taste of it. You're just locked in. I know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, the second gear stand-ups, just chasing them, and you're bringing them back more and more, learning about that struggle. That struggle's in your head. Dude, I used to dream about the struggle, just bringing it back, bringing it back, bringing it back. And every day just inching forward. So you got to go to also down, you and Noah went to Prison Break together.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys killed it down there. Tell me about your experience down there, man.
I haven't ever been to anything like that crazy. I went to Big Indian, and I was kind of thinking, all right, maybe it'll be something like that, because they're down there kind of putting it together. But, man, that was the craziest place I've been to. Like, I've been to Lean Back a few times, and I used to think that was the craziest thing, but the prison, it's like unreal. Like, you got the best stunt riders in the world, like, you know, like Mike Jensen and all those other people from Europe, like right there, and you get to watch them. And then you have like 100 people in one cell block in a prison just acting a fool, going crazy. There's people on the roof, people in the dirt. We're doing wheelies like inside of like an auditorium kind of room. It's not real, and it's only for 2 days, but it felt like I was there for forever. Like, I can't wait to go back. I really hope they don't get rid of it.
Dude, I do too. I keep hearing rumors that there might be a problem, but I hope to God not, and they work right through it, and it becomes a staple of the stunt community. You know, it's definitely a cool place, man. Your bike is sick, by the way. You did a great build. You got the steel frame, you got the heavy brake system, you got all the goodies on there, the beautiful fucking tank. You build some cool fucking bikes, man. We were talking to Noah about his brake system. What do you like? Like, what's your kind of thing with the triple caliper, single, dual? What do you like?
I haven't ridden a triple caliper yet, but I'm still like transitioning from, you know, only riding streets to riding lot. Like the last year, we've really started doing that. So I think I might eventually try that, because I found out that I just have a big rotor with a 4-piston caliper now, and sometimes it's not quite what I want, but I like the biggest brakes that I can possibly have.
Right.
And I think that came from like a Supermoto, and then I got a built street triple, and it had a monoblock foot brake and a big rotor, and it took me a while to get used to that because it was a lot. But now I ride bikes that are like a stock rotor or like a stock Grom, and I'm not used to the delay that they have. Like, I like to just barely hit the brake, and I like to come down. So as big as possible, and I'll probably end up getting a 3rd caliper soon.
I got you, man. Like, some of the shit you're doing, I could totally see where it would work for your benefit, you know? And what are some of the big tricks you want to go for with, like, a whole triple caliper setup? Are you going to go for some, like, high-speed, high-chair circles or some shit, you know?
I don't really know. Actually, I started doing a wheelie every day last year on September 8th, and in that video, like, I kind of walked around with my friends and asked them their goals, and I said mine. And I think at the time I said I wanted to, like, jump to high chair or something like that, and I still want to do that, but right now, like, I don't know how long it'll take me, but a watchtower, unicycle, and jump to high chair are kind of those three. Those are like the big three that once you can do those, that's like the next level.
Bro, I hope you get it. That's a fire-ass fucking routine right there. That is fire.
I was trying, like, I've been trying for maybe a month now on the watchtowers, and I feel like I'm closer to that than the unicycles, because just doing the foot brake circles on their own, that's a whole different game.
Yeah.
But the watchtowers, I feel really comfortable on the handbrake, and I started reaching up and grabbing the fender and getting a feel for keeping the bike close to you and upright, and I don't know, it's a wild feeling being
a
that
few
high
times
on top of
today,
it. Yeah.
you grabbed that fender. I'm like, go for it. Go for it. Walk up, bro. Walk up. I was waiting for you, bro. But I could definitely see you advancing your way right
Maybe
there.
I'll try it later. Who knows?
Oh, you might. Hopefully. And I think we might go outside and play a little bit later, so give you a little room to stretch your legs, you know, so to speak. But, dude, we're so happy you made that long-ass drive. And, dude, your experience on Prison Break, I'm envious of. I wish I got to go down there. So thank you so much for coming out and just slaying with us today.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate you so much.
Right on. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, bud.
Dude, I'm so happy you're the one out there doing it, dude. Everybody just loves you, and like after I talk to the riders, after you interview them and talk to them, like they just have a great time with you, man.
Yeah.
But you're getting to see a part of the world that and the riders that I just miss. I can't wait to get back on the road and just hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
You got to be down there. You did Prison Break, and then you did a bike week right after,
Yeah.
bro. How was your whole trip down there? Did you have a good time? I mean, all the footage was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, Prison Break was just nonstop. I've got so much footage that we haven't been able to edit because I'm on the road so much doing stuff. But man, I can't wait to get to it.
Right.
The drift cars, just meeting everybody, and then there's just so many. I can't wait to get this summer, start hitting all these lot rides and getting to get a little more individual with some of the other guys I've met and stuff. The Miami guys down there, get down there. Oh man, it was a blast. It was kind of life changing.
Right.
So-
Well, it is. Florida's. It's just wonderful with stunt riding. That's all I can say, man. It's so cool. Like when Stunt State No Town Throwdown came out, it was a weird time in the stunt community where a lot of pros just moved down to Orlando, Daytona, just the Florida area, and you already had a bunch of pros already there, but like guys from Maine, from like Joe Vertical and all these OGs all moved down, and everybody was just intermingling on the same lots. All these huge names every weekend, man, and it just advanced the sport so much. It really did. It was a really cool thing to see.
Can't wait to see more lot rides this summer. It feels like the community is so huge this year, all the way across the board.
It definitely is. It definitely is. One thing though is we need to get more lots. So everybody in their own hometown start working on more lots. For some reason, that is the choking point. We just don't have enough.
Maybe explain to people how we find these lots and how we go about
the
this
best
lot.
way to go about lot searching is your own community. Go to your industrial parks and look for the abandoned ones, the ones that maybe are in limbo sale or not being used or whatever reason they're not being used at all. Look for those, or just ones that aren't even used heavy. And when you do go and you actually do find the stunt lot, if you can talk to the owner and maybe get permission, that's one thing. If you can't, the number one thing you don't want to do is don't leave any burnout marks. Don't drift, don't do burnouts. That always gets you cooked out of lots. If you have permission and then you can do the burnouts and stuff like that, that's fine. But the number one killer of all the stunt lots, the biggest ones ever, are burnouts.
Yeah, rolling burnout.
That's why a lot of people, you nickname the lots and stuff, and you're like, all right, cheerleader lot, that's no burnout spot. Six Flag lot, we can do this and that, or whatever it may be. But the rougher areas on the maps, we can get on Google Maps or iMaps, whichever you're running.
Right.
But get on there, and actually look through everything and then go check it out.
Right.
So
That's another way. Any way you can research your area and definitely look for some of these lots, man.
Because you never know what's there until you're cruising around on a map and you're like, wait a minute, this is an area where people don't care what we're doing.
Right.
And this lot right here is maybe a little overgrown. We bring mowers out, clean them up.
Right.
I mean, I've got videos.
Put some weed killer down, be good to go.
I've got videos and stuff. We went and cleaned out bags and bags of trash in this parking lot. And a Cooper, I cleaned up a whole trailer load of trash. And I'm like, they've got to appreciate it, right? Mm-hmm. No, they probably don't. But
They've gotten so bad.
They're going to kick us out of there next day.
Yeah.
But I live right up against that high river, and unfortunately, we got abandoned steel mills and places like that everywhere. And they did have big parking lots, and we've gone down and cleaned them up the best we could and done what we could over the years. But it's so old now that the asphalt concrete's just gone to shit. You just can't even not be usable. But do what you can, man. Just research your town and and try to be safe about it. You know, don't be going to your fucking local mall and doing wheelies out in front, thinking that's the best place to learn where to do your Grom wheelies, bro. You're gonna get a reckless op. They're gonna take your fucking bike.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck your whole career up before you even have one.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so try to find a secluded spot to go practice your shit in. Definitely.
Yep. So, anything else? Anything to say? I think we're done with this, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go ride some wheelies and do some fun stuff before we go home.
Eat some chicken wings.
Yeah. So much good food here.
Yeah.
Come kick it, NFG, Columbus, Ohio. We
Thank
out
you
here.
boys for coming out.
Thanks, Bubba.
Oh yeah.
Mama!
I said. Where am I sitting?
Hello.
I got my grind.